I'm certified chief meteorologist Tom Terry. Well, as expected, we went from the heat last week to kind of the transition of things over the weekend with scattered storms. It was still hot, of course, but then we got into some early rainfall followed by some afternoon storms, kind of a twofer on a Monday. You can see New Smyrna Beach coming in just shy of 3 inches of rain Monday morning to the mid-afternoon. Most of this fell in the afternoon. Apopka had a good downpour this morning and in the afternoon, and then Longwood, Castleberry, Oviedo, Lake Mary all had pretty good downpours. But if we take a look at the rainfall deficits, the fact that we're not above average doesn't surprise me. We're kind of dry to start the year. Overall, most of us are within shouting distance of being average on our rainfall, except look at Orlando, 14.6-inch rain deficit. That's because it just simply hasn't rained much at the airport, and it's got to hit the rain gauge at the International Airport MCO in order to count. And that's always frustrating for me because it never seems to rain at the airport. Either way, heat advisories are possible again for most of the area Tuesday, Wednesday before the afternoon storms kick in, and then another wet pattern late this week. We had one storm system kind of parked here over the deep south. That's what got the early morning downpours followed by the afternoon downpours to start the week. And then we get a little bit of a break, and then front number 2 is already on its way, and that will lead to a pretty good chance for rain also toward the end of this week. Future track through the overnight hours, keeping scattered showers mainly west, but I think it's going to be more toward the middle part of the day before we see rainfall for Tuesday afternoon and Wednesday afternoon, and then we're kind of back to more of an overcast day with scattered storms for Thursday, Friday, and to start the weekend. Here's your 7-day forecast. The weekend always in view. About a normal rain coverage, 40–50% through midweek. That second storm system comes nudging in and gives us a higher than normal rain probability to wrap up the work week and start the upcoming weekend.